Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Persona 5 FNX video. And for some reason, this game has now decided to drop a brand new event with no introduction, nothing to say they're going to do it, like nothing. It is probably one of my preferred events, just not yet. And it's the Astounding Revelations. I know a lot of you guys will speak for a lot of you guys, which is perfect because you guys have been asking about revelation cards and all of that kind of stuff. So we now have a double event for up to 5 rewards a day. So it's the exact same as we get in TW and CN. So it's perfect. It's a perfectly fine event. I'm gonna be real though. I kind of wish they would have given us another like double mat event. Like when I say double mat, I mean either I would have also taken double books. And I would have taken, or more realistically, I would have preferred a double alluring, gear drop, or enlightenment. Just because I'm sure, as a lot of you guys have figured out, from hitting level 70, since I'm pretty sure this is around the time when free-to-play should be hitting level 70, it's expensive. It's expensive to level up your characters level 80. Like, I have quite a bit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level 80s. It's expensive. It's going to be expensive, and especially with us getting cored here pretty quick, it's super duper expensive, as you guys probably have already figured out. And it's way more efficient to level your characters to 80, level their weapons up to 80, and as well as getting your guys' skills up to a satisfactory point. So for my Makoto, as you can see, is my skill 3, and her highlight is what I was most concerned with getting up, because I don't really use her section drift all that much. Same thing with getting up characters. So Vino, Marin, all that. And welcome to today's sponsor section of the video. And today's sponsor is, look at that, it's me. If you guys can please like the video and subscribe down below, that helps every little bit, of course. Thank you guys. But going back to the actual purpose of today's video is, let's look at the revelation card farming. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking, what is the most efficient? Well, in my opinion, if you have Makoto, I think the Prosperity and Truth one is actually the most efficient one to farm. And it's because you are able to farm Makotos, which is the Neeker set, but also Prosperity, which is such a good, it's just in general a really good set for any sort of supporting units. And what I mean by that is I can run it on Marion. I can run it on, so I run it, I don't think I currently have it on my Marion right now. But it is definitely a set I will run. But I think my Leon should be on it right now. Yeah, there we go. Trust and Prosperity. Because what Trust and Prosperity does is the 2 set is just decreases damage taken by 8%, which is actually kind of nice because your supports just die a lot of the times, I feel like. Same for, I guess, any unit. But also the biggest thing is at the start of battle, fill the highlight gauge by 25%. This effect won't activate if stacked. So you can only run 1 Prosperity. Only 1 Prosperity stack set matters. And then Trust and Prosperity is after using a skill on an ally, increases party damage by 8%. So any skill, any character that requires using a lot of skills on an ally, so any sort of buffer or healer, it's going to be really nice for them. So I run it on my Marion. I run it on my Leon. I run it on basically anyone who I target. It's mostly my debuffers, such as my Lin, my Key, even my Soy. I wouldn't bother with it, especially not my Vino. I would not be bothering to run it on because I don't target an ally with it. So it's not that super duper important. And instead, I'd much rather use it on because generally speaking, we always have a healer and we always have a buffer. So Prosperity, of course, is very nice in that regard. And other sets I would be considering for myself, like I already have a good set for my Makoto. I'm probably going to focus on, more likely than not, I'm going to be focusing on Hindrance because this can help with my Yuki and my Puppet for Peace because I use Peace set for both of them for my Yusuke team. And then I can start getting Hindrance for my Curse, which is for my my Joker. My Joker is very lacking right now. And then, of course, what are some other really good sets? Actually, if you have Yui, this set is really good. This is a really nice one because Control is a great set for any sort of debuffer because it, for one, increases max HP, so it helps your debuffer survive. And then when attacking with a skill, deal 8% of own damage. That's actually not why. It's for the when you set it up with. Sorry, I forgot. I thought I did something different, but no, it's for the departure. When attacking with a skill, decreases main target's defense by 23%. That's why we run it. So One, it helps your debuffer survive, but mostly it's for the defense decrease it provides. And that's why we run it. So that getting that set's not bad either at all, because of how many debuffers we can be running in this game right now. And then of course we can sit there and get a good set going for our Cord. So we can either run Prosperity, because Cord will be coming out in a week from now. So Prosperity, like I said, is a good set on her. I don't mind using Power at all. Power is actually just a really nice general attack buff set. So I use a lot of Power on my Cord. It might not be the most optimal, but that's what I run on my Cord, just for the increased attack. Because Cord's buffs skill off of attack. So the more attack she has, the more attack she can give her allies with skill 2, if you guys didn't already know. And then of course, if you use Shiatori, which honestly this might not be bad for me, because I do want to get up Shiatori because of my Velo Trials, and I'm already using him anyway, so it's not that bad. And then what else is the good one? If you have Yusuke, doing Love and Opulence isn't bad. And of course, you guys already know Strife is good if you run On. If you have On and Skull, because you have the physical one right here, and then you have the fire set right there. So like that's kind of what I would advise is, first things first, if you have Makoto, I would honestly do Prosperity and Truth. And then it kind of goes down to who do you want to do next. Power is a good general set to use for any attack scaler. And then follow it up with really anything. So like I said, Prosperity and Truth, and then follow up by anything. Whatever you kind of need your account to go off of. And then hopefully that kind of makes sense. But this is not a bad time to have this event going at all, because a lot of people will be hitting 70 and they'll be looking to use up stamina on it. But like I said, I would much rather have a mat event, because I think mats right now are just so needed. Because if we even take a look at what I have, so I could even use Kambaku gems, because it takes, I think, to fully max out a character, so 10 skills and everything, getting their weapon and levels increased, it's about 1.2 mil. And if we look at my materials, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I should be fine on essence. But I'm not good on, for example, skill. My skill essence, I don't have enough. So I definitely need to start farming that. And I do need to farm out a little more of this, I believe. Actually, I might be farming this. I think I mostly just need skill essence, is what I mostly need. My gold parts are fine. My silver parts are fine. What else am I lacking, or could I use? And I could also, honestly, level increase. Level up stuff. Because 2.0 it's going to be, the third palace is a major power spike. It is a major turning point of difficulty. It was basically like trying to clear out the entire second palace being in the level 30 range. Do you guys remember trying to clear out the start of Palace 2 and you're level 30? If you're only in your 50s or 60s, Palace 3 is going to be a major power spike, but anyone who's in their 70s, it's actually not too bad. We should be fine. But doing some of the side content, like the metros, the bosses there, is going to be quite a challenge. So definitely use this time for the next week and prepare for Cord, but also make sure that you have a team or two built to get you through the Palace, because it is a major power spike. But with that, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.